Alright, so I'm on to the fire dude, I guess. I don't really, nothing's on fire yet. So I think maybe he's not going to be that tough. Was there something down there? This looks like progress. Where's that? Only kind of resembles. But let's go on back down. I feel like the high road is the one it expects me to take. I want to find all those little storytelling things, because I looked at the trophies after I had played the first time, and there's definitely a trophy for getting all of them. So I guess that's totally the collectible here. Can I go this way? No. Oh wait. No, it just does that thing where the view zooms in. Oh, see, I called it. Give me one of these. No, do you want me to get up on there? Is that your deal?
The Northmen tell this story. Before the Earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the star. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Yeah, I guess it seems the further away I get from that, the quieter it gets. And not just further away, because technically coming back this way got me a little closer, but I mean just steps away from it in general. Quiet it down. And that kind of sucks, because I want it to tell me the story as I'm going. Oh, there's a face here.
Senua. We each walk these lands, gazing towards different horizons. Some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
I saw some subtleties there. Don't think I'll miss out on subtleties. Don't you dare think I'll ever miss out on subtleties. So I guess this is just going to be more puzzles. Oh, that's nice. Is that supposed to be shadows passing by the sun or something? Wow, look at this view, huh? Wow, it sure got dark all of a sudden. I gotta turn my TV up a wee bit. So at the beginning there, the game suggests that that you absolutely play with headphones. And it's a little bit lost on me because I'm playing on a TV with the volume low, so there's no echo. Focus, huh? I think I know what I'm looking for. I just want to be thorough. I want to make sure I collect all the little story stones. Okay, let's approach the door. See if the door gives me a prompt on what it expects me to do to open it. Yeah, this one. The New York door over here. Oh, it's been a little bit since I last played. So that little trick there was a trick. Oh, was a trick I had learned on the Hellblade on a Hellblade group in Facebook. At the end of my last stream, I learned about pressing X to dodge roll, which would have been kind of nice to know a little earlier. But why teach the game to me, right? That's no fun. Oh, that was a risky block. Oh. That was a bad way right there, that fucking tree. Alright, so I got... That was a rough first time back. This is session number 2, by the way. Last time I stopped after I'd entered this door. So what do you want from me here?
I can still smell it.
You're looking for New York.
Sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. You hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Oh, look, and we can see that thing in the distance there. Alright, so I'm seeing this right about here. I was actually thinking that it needed me to find the N and the Y next to each other. So I was kind of wandering over by these trees, thinking the N would line up among the trees and I could get the Y from one of these. But I see it expects me to do it separately, so that's fine. Perhaps I'm thinking ahead and that'll be a thing to expect later. And these trees are pretty wily, so I don't really know if I'll find it here. The game gives you a whole bunch of visual cues too when you're getting close to it, as we just saw. No? This one looks pretty damn close to me. Oh well, I'll keep looking. Oh, there's a path here. I didn't even see this path. Well then, this is clearly going to lead me to the solution. Because we got all these clues up here telling me what's what. And there it is. Let's get back down to that door.
The Hell Hand is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
I do see. Well, I mean, it's not open quite yet. I just need to give it a little shove. There we go.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others.
I rode their storm of fire, death, slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of?
I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
That's the spirit. Never stop fighting. Oh, let's see if I can we get her to do the head wag? A little bit. Yep, just a little bit. Some games it'll be like an exact point where you can just actually just go back and forth a little bit. But I see they give you a bit of space. Whichever the case, I like the idea that her head follows the camera, because you know it's like I'm looking, my character is looking. But sometimes I also like just being able to see my character. Although I guess that's what photo mode is for, right? So I can take a look at her anytime I damn well please. There's a... Oh, there's some fire. I think we're getting a little closer now. Telltale signs of this fire god I keep hearing about. Oh. Oh, I never did figure out. Oh, you son of a bitch. I just want to take this guy out. Because I forgot to look up the non-tedious way to kill the shield guys. Oh. Oh, you're giving me the real knockdowns. Ah. Oh, I can't run in this state. I'm too wounded. Alright, I've gained enough health back that I can do this. There. Alright, this is what I'm going to do real quick. I know it seems like a big cheater, but I don't know how to defeat these guys conveniently. So I'm going to look it up real fucking hard. I came up with an idea. There we go. I figured it out. The slow motion thing is the trick. Okay. These guys are just fucking chumps. They got nothing on me. Their best trick is when I forget what the top buttons are, briefly. Because that happens. So what I had just done now, and I'll cut it out with convenient edits, is I looked up shield enemies, and I actually didn't find anything. And then it occurred to me, why don't I use the focus to slow down time?
Take him down.
Ow. And that was absolutely the right thing to do. I looked it up, I typed in Hellblade shield enemies, and I got one article that just said, attacks will glance off some enemy shields. And that was it. And then another thing just said later on you'll get an attack that breaks shields. Or something to break shields. I'm like, that doesn't fucking help me now though. And then while I was looking at the thing, I saw like, oh, control scheme, these are controls. I'm like, oh right, focus slows down time. So I could probably get a bunch of extra hits in because they won't recover as quickly.
Know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel, and then the dead walk through.
And that's when it occurred to me
Fire, Senua.
that I am the smart boy, and I solved this problem on myself, all by myself. So what is it I'm expected to do here? Okay, I'll focus on this. Are all the people in the sacrifice? Little sacrificial area? Oh, you want me to look at this symbol. This goofy face symbol. I don't want to step too close to it though. Gonna burn my feet. Oh boy, there's a lot of fire now. I take back what I said. Oh, hey, how are you doing? Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I guess you're doing a lot worse now because of me. I'm not gonna touch you. I'm gonna just be on my way. Get on through this.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
Them some smart words. Them some real smart words. I'm gonna commit those to memory. It was an illusion. I thought we already defeated the illusion god. Can't get through, huh?
How will she get through?
I don't know. How will she? I mean, I could just swing my sword at this. The wood seems pretty brittle. I guess brute force isn't the answer here. I can only use my attacking options while I'm in combat, and I cannot initiate combat on planks of wood. Ah, there's a little story. Let's listen on this little story.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Can't say I blame him for that. Several times a day I consider burning the whole world with fire, but you know, that's just me being in customer service. Alright, let's find another sacrifice. These puzzles seem a lot easier than to find the symbol, align the things to make a symbol.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Oh, I need to remember the way back?
Concentrate on
Shit, man, remembering is my biggest weakness.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
Do I want to climb up here then? No, that must be a fall down ledge, because it kind of catches my eye, but I can't interact with it. This is the only other way to go then. So far the path seems pretty easy. I don't think I'll get too lost. Not a lot of twists and turns here. Oh.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
I think you'll find pigs are a bit more helpful than you originally thought. Okay, so that's a shortcut to get down. So I don't have to take that path. Because I imagine I won't be able to take that path because that was a wooden board. And if you didn't know, wood is allergic to fire. This wood right here, it's going to be in a bad way. So I'm going to drop down that ledge, just go straight ahead. Real simple. Yep, here's that ledge. Fall down this ledge. Oh, no. Yep, this is the way I want to go. Don't want to waste too much time here. It's really hot. Definitely uncomfortable. It's a nice straight path. Oh, ow! Oh, please.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
That's unfortunate. But gods are, and I mean this in the politest way, often huge dickheads. I've read Old Testament. Most of it. I mean, I skimmed past the, you know, so-and-so begot so-and-so. And then so-and-so begot so-and-so. That goes on for pages. And then there's the construction portions of the Bible that are just cubit measurements of all the things. Is this little marks on the ground going to be where fire will be? Is that why it said I have to memorize my path? Because my path last time was very simple. There was nothing to really memorize. But I'm thinking these streaks are going to become fire, and I won't be able to just pass on by them. I think perhaps I'm going to have to do a little roundabout here. So let's take a moment to consider that. Oh, there's a little story stone in here.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
Oh, there's symbol doors here. Am I not concerning myself with the sacrifice door? Or is this going to lead to the sacrifice door? Are you doubling up?
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things.
Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Alright, I'm getting that hard R prompts here. Now I just need to find the R. Oh. The R was in the embers on the ground, so maybe that's not the case. Maybe that... maybe those embers were just coincidental. Maybe I was overthinking it and that's not the case. Whichever the case, I need to find this sideways infinity. Or not sideways, but this very sharp and flat infinity. I don't think they'd use that same trick twice. It's definitely got something or everything to do with these trees that cross each other here. Feeling like this is it. Is this not it? Well, I don't quite see it. But, oh, it was right here. Okay. I was looking at these two trees here, and not this one a bit in the background. But, you know what? You gave it to me, so thanks. Thanks anyways. Alright, let's open this door then. Another pile of wood. And another sacrifice. Look around a wee bit. You gotta look around a wee bit. I don't want to miss any of those story stones. I'm not saying I don't want to do a second playthrough. I'm just saying I want to get these all first time and not worry about it. This old story, huh? Oh, I caught on fire a bit that time. That's rough. Alright, this way. The fire seems to be sort of... Oh, nope, not there. That's falling. Yeah, let's sneak on through here. Do a little reach around. Not a problem. Don't really have time for this. Okay, I guess I'm making time though. Nope, nope, nope. Back on over. Back on over. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, this way, this way. I'm trying to keep you straight. I'm really trying. Let's go on down. Yeah, that's crumbling. I don't really care for what the camera does sometimes. Oh, we're fighting. We don't really have time for this, bucko. Can't you see we're in the middle of a big flame party? I'll try to finish it. I'm trying real hard. I don't want to get in the fire either. I'm worried that stepping too close to the boundary of this little zone is going to hurt me. Alright, that flipped me upside down a wee bit. I think I was going this way? Yeah, there it is. Ow, sorry, buddy. Whew.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the prime!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
Why are you getting so aggressive suddenly?
I see nothing now.
You were so less angry before. Now you're just getting all bent out of shape at me. I'm sorry your life was so dang hard, okay? I'm not exactly experiencing a lot of privilege right now myself. Let's just get through this together. You're not physically here, so I feel like you're all right. You've done your time. You're done. What's on over this way? Gonna look for some peas, huh? Not before I look around. Find a story stone stashed away somewhere. I don't really know what the official name for those are, but I'm just calling them story stones. Because let's be real, that's their purpose.
The Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods. For now, they say the frost giants and the mountain giants cannot cross it. But they say that when Ragnarok comes, not a thing in this world will be safe. The Rainbow Bridge will break under the onslaught of the fire giants riding on flaming steeds. Senua, I have seen the fire of Surt spread far and wide, and to our lands. Ragnarok is coming.
That doesn't sound great. Let's unbar this. I have a feeling I will want this unbarred. I didn't go to that door yet and get the pea, did I? No, let's go take a pee. Oh no, there's these little fidgeties on the side too.